1211, and today we are going to be taking a look and doing a review on the Franklin Mints New York Central Hudson. My God, I somehow botched that super badly. So, Franklin Mints is more or less not a very known company in terms of models. These models specifically were, they put their own names on the bottom, but these are actually manual drives, I believe, in these locomotives. It's a different motor than the usual, because I've heard it's a can motor, but I mean, also, I've never seen manual with, like, these types of parts in here. Like, the linkage is definitely custom for the model. But I mean, honestly, if you compare this to, like, AHM, this is basically an AHM, but it looks a lot nicer. Okay, minus the shiny stuff, but these are also display pieces, because I do have, I'll actually show it off real quick. Comes with a display track. The tender is most of the weight, which I think is probably a problem with its performance, but like, because the locomotive does feel a little bit lighter. I would say that it would hinder it a little bit. But yeah, okay, the only thing is like it wobbles a little bit when it rolls, but I mean, going around, just looking at initial detail, courtesy of the magical free screwdriver they give you. The cab is fully detailed, minorly detailed, like there's like little poses and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have a flashlight. That tender's a pain to get in. Like, the tender is like really hard to hook in. But I mean, yeah, it's just minor detail in there. Like, it isn't like something to like show off really. But down here you got, if it shows, can actually see. But yeah, you do got the water scoop. Water scoop, basically. Different one. Don't know what that is. But it's like a hose at the top of the tender. Yeah, I have no idea what that part actually is. My guess is it's probably an overflow for the scoop, I would think. Like some that would like get up here. It also might be a potential, like when this comes up, I don't know. I do not know actually how these actually work. I just know how they work, I just don't know the actual technical stuff with them. But yeah, got your hand applied, definitely handrails. Looks like some pipes. Yeah, it's not dusty. If you look, like, it's just glossy. So we got the bell. Where's the whistle on this thing? Because dynamo's here. I don't even know where the whistle is. Okay, where's the steam down? Yeah, it's probably somewhere on there. Otherwise, they missed it. This is definitely where the safeties are. They did not model the safeties for sure. So this will be I think they just forgot the whistle, honestly. But yeah, other side pretty much the same, except for like the if I can get it, except for like the feed water pump is over there. I mean, the details are a lot better. Like, this is a much better version. Looks like the smoke box is slightly loose too. I see like a slight crack, but if anyone's heard of like the Crescent, they also made that one, which I believe is Pacific. Same drive. They look. I've seen. There's a lot more praise with that one than the Hudsons. Like, no one likes the Hudsons. I mean, I will say that the it's slow. A lot of people complain about the drive in it because it isn't good at pulling. But I mean, This has a lot of good, I mean, a decent amount of weight, especially when you're talking. This tender here, I'd say, is probably about the same weight as, about the same weight as this engine, so. So yeah, I'd say that's probably hindering its performance. Like, I think if they would have, you know, put prototypical weight in here, so if I can actually manage to do that, take some weight out somehow, that'll probably give it more power. I'd rather put the weight more in the locomotive. But I mean, for running this just before the operation of this, like just doing that like quick little like 30-second video, I had no problems with it, except for like, you know, jerking on the switch over there. But yeah, that makes sense because of the length. The length is the problem with that. But I mean, there's nothing I can do with that. But I mean, I kind of wish I could do my own cold load in here, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. But definitely doesn't look the greatest. But I think with that, let's get this thing going. It does also have an operational headlight, no tender light. You see, very smooth. Now these are all the New York Central cars I do have, unfortunately, that are actually able with hook horns. Like, I can probably swap a couple of them around eventually so I can get the rest of the set. No matter what, I think the driver slipped up. Yeah, it started to switch tracks, yeah. Okay. So apparently my switch is just deciding to be annoying today. Yeah, it decided to, the flange apparently did not catch on here, so that was the only problem, but I also run it. It was also pretty slow though for that switch. I mean, I will say, I probably will try to convert as many of these cars just to Katie as possible, because I know the engine just to flip it over. Well, flip the tender, not the engine. But I probably won't do that till August. So. And this is max speed, by the way. Not a very powerful, like in terms of speed, but. Oh! Okay, so the thing, yeah, that's a big problem. Well, for one thing, the switch rod literally popped out. Holy shit. I don't know if I can get that back in, so... I would love to give you guys more of a run, but this thing literally just snapped a switch, so... Oh boy. Oh freaking god. Yeah. How the heck did that thing pop out? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna touch some glue. That's probably the best and only solution I got, is glue it down. But yeah, anyways, I do apologize for that, but yeah, I can't really run the locomotive on bad tracks, so I might do a longer running session with it in a separate video just to make up for that. So with that, I thank you guys all for watching, and until next time, goodbye!